Hello there, and welcome back to, well, now Great Britain. Last time we fought Portugal, we managed to put them down to an OPM status, and we'll most likely just conquer them outright next time. We also managed to kick Granada here as a vassal, and with that we can now get these two provinces more or less for free. We'll also probably take Murcia, go after Alicante, more or less just screw over Aragon. But, of course, we'll also start moving eastward in an attempt to actually get to India and start working there. In colonial aspects, we're doing fairly well here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 nations so far. Once we get the 5th tier, we'll be getting an achievement, which is always good. Let's just be honest about that. I will not be taking the Declaration of Indulgence because that screwed me over in other games. If you tolerate heretics too much, they appear without any, well, reason at all. What we are going to do is do the Conventicle Act due to the fact that we get a missionary strength, and we'll lose some tolerance to heretics, but that's fine. In other news, as I said, we do have, this episode is fairly late, very late to be perfectly honest, and the reason for that is very simple. My headset broke. For some reason the microphone wouldn't work at all, and I used forever to actually get my arse into the city and buy a new one, but I've done that now. I'm finally back with recording. I also felt like I had to do, well, when I actually get the option or the opportunity to buy a new one, I had to make sure that that's actually a properly good one, I guess I should say. But yeah, I have got a new microphone, everything's looking good, and hopefully here this will be the last time in a while that anything will be late. My apologies, but we'll see how it goes. Should probably have assigned a general to this army now that I realise it, and we're actually going to lose here. That's hilarious. But that's the punishment for not actually assigning a general, I guess. So let us see here. James, deal with the rebels for your father, please. But yeah, we are going to we're just going to continue colonizing. I'm still a little bit uncertain if I want to try and create all the colonial nations and hopefully have them colonize on their own, or if I want to just colonize down here now in order to block, well, Portugal, Castile, Aragon, everyone. Might be an idea. But for the time being, we'll just focus on colonization and prepare for another war against Portugal and the coalition. Burgundy has now joined, which makes things a little bit interesting, but should be perfectly fine. I have no idea if I can actually snatch a Flanders province. If I can, that would be wonderful. But we'll simply have to wait and see how it goes. And we also could become papal controller, which is great. That means I can do a lot more shenanigans, to be perfectly frank. And just before I forget, we are going to start the integration of France. It will take forever, but yes, it will definitely take forever, but it will be necessary. So apparently, I also got myself a new king and new heir. Goes with James. So we have some rebels in Ireland. Shouldn't be too much of a problem to deal with. We have a new royal marriage with Austria. Can I get royal marriages with anyone else here that could potentially become a not really a trusted ally, but a trusted vassal, potentially union member? We'll see. The new king, 425, excels the military, which is pretty damn good since we did take a military idea. I'm a little bit unsure if I actually want to continue with the military drill then. I think it's actually a good idea, even though I will be most likely a little bit behind military tech. We will be taking military drill right now. There's a couple of reasons why I choose to do this, and first and foremost, we get the national revolt risk -1 from the English ideas. It will help deal with the current rebel situation. We have Protestants, we have patriots popping up everywhere. It will slow them down a little bit, not much admittedly. And also the morale to armies will help us win the battles. That's of course interesting. What is most curious here is that we once again have a very good heir, and I can't feel but be happy about that. However, what we are going to do now is more or less just move our troops over to Ireland, where we will deal with the rebels. The annexation of both these two are done in 7 and 8 years. So there will be some time here where not much will be happening, but as I said, I will most definitely attempt to attack the coalition again as soon as the truces run out, I think. I might wait until the calls here are done, but it's doubtful. We'll see. I believe there was someone who actually said that the colonies will not colonize themselves. As you can see, there's currently 2 colonies here that has been set up by English Brazil, so they will definitely colonize on their own. They'll just do it a lot slower than the player would, which of course isn't the greatest, but isn't the worst either. They will, but as I said, they will colonize. What I will do, however, is block the coast completely here, and I think I'll use one of my colonists and just start over here. But at the time being, I don't really have the resources to do that. As you can see here, treasury-wise, I could potentially build some things here, but there's not really much that I want to build. I'm also, once again, very tempted to take the counter-reformation idea to speed up the, well, conversions here. I have no idea how long that modifier will actually last. It'll probably last till the end of days, as you can see, which of course is horrible, because technology and idea cost kind of screws you over here. The counter is of course money, and mercenaries in this case, which is what I'm actually going to do, since, well, I don't want to lose too much more what I actually have been, well, building here, so to speak. So we'll add some more mercenaries to our army, and hopefully that will be enough. But of course, the sellers rose up in London, and as a result of that, I'm currently in kind of trouble here. My mercenaries are beaten before they have begun. But yeah, that's definitely a big issue. So I'll just have to continue trying to see if I manage to pull something off here. But granted, with my current low levels of how should I put this? My low levels of manpower and general military might, that might not go too well. So I think we are going to have to rely on a lot of mercenaries here if I actually want to be able to do something. I do have the money now to beat them back with mercenaries. That's not really an issue, but it's still annoying that I have to do things this way. It's tremendously annoying. I don't want to take the last expansion idea. I do want to take Diplomatic Tech 7. No, 8 it is then. I think I might as well just take Competitive Merchants to get the closer discipline, that discipline bonus. It will definitely be useful. So we'll take Competitive Merchants, which also gives me casus belli against every nation in Asia. So that works great. Global trade power plus 20%. That will probably be useful, hopefully. My current average race of uprisings, I guess I should say, is about 5, plus 5. So I am going to have a lot of revolts, but again, not really too much I can do about that. We'll just have to try and make the best of it. Use mercenaries here to screw them over. And for crying out loud, I was certain I put someone in charge here, but apparently the rebels rose up. Perfect timing to stop that, which is infuriatingly annoying. But yeah, I will have to just... of course, Ayrshire has changed to Reformed, which sucks. I kind of tempted now to take the religious idea 3 just to combat this more efficiently, but once again, I don't really think I can take any 3 that actually forces me to use admin points, and the reason for that is simple. I can't afford it with my current conquests, so we'll probably not do that. This is kind of hilarious. Protestantism reformed fighting. I like that. So English Mexico and the Teutonic Order also got problems with rebels, but that's fine. We'll sort them out. So Ayrshire, I can't actually convert it just yet. So I guess Lincoln is next on my list, and I will be using this army. This army here needs some fixing. It's actually a 32-man army that is missing more than 2/3 of its force. So that sucks. We will use some ducats to sausage their pain. And do I want to go down a little bit on the budget right now? I think I do. There's a tiny little bit. Tiny bit. There we go. Tiny bit, half. But hopefully here, I won't have any rebels that I can't allow the... That's kind of why I want to have a Galicia annexed ASAP. By annexing Galicia, the French will most likely deal with any rebels in this area as well, which of course would be... it would be wonderful. But right now it doesn't look like an opportunity or a possibility. Aragon is at war with Milan at least, and whom else? No, Milan is probably helping Aragon against Castile, which puts me in kind of an awkward spot here. Because that means that I can declare war now on Castile without dragging in Aragon. So, achievement unlocked, the 5 colonies. Colony has become self-sustaining with Cayenne here. And English Guiana has been born, which is great. So, do I want to start colonizing up here to start create more colony nations? I think I do. But once again, I'm posed with the question: do I have the troops or necessary amount of troops to actually keep that in check? So I think what we're going to do with our 16k average army is we're going to send 4 transporters over to New World, and I am actually going to bring 2 mercenary regiments with me, so I can have 4. So I can actually keep control over the 13 colonies and everything there. Of course, once again, my economy is going to suffer quite a bit from this, but it's fine. One of the reasons why my economy is suffering right now is due to the fact that I have opted for having an advisor, a level 2 advisor that gives +2 to missionary conversion rates, which is of course wonderful, but still so it's kind of annoying. Do I want a naval convoy system? Are there any negatives to it? No, so we'll take it. Morale of navies +5%, prestige from naval battles +10%, and global tariffs +10%, which once again means that I get more money from my, well, colonial nations. The day is wonderful. So yeah, we're just going to try and colonize the eastern coast and see if we can set up 13 colonies and things like that. Genoa, and which is a royal marriage. No, thank you. No. Well, I'll just send him back to Bordeaux. It's not a problem. Let's just be honest about that. Is there anywhere else I want to send him? Perhaps Seville, perhaps. Yeah, I think I want to send it to Seville instead, rather than Bordeaux. So we'll send that guy over there, and I don't really need anyone in London anymore either. And I think so. So we'll recall London guy and send him to Bordeaux. That works, and we'll lose a little bit of everything here, but that's fine. Now, do I want to keep such a huge mercenary force? I don't really need all the mercenaries, so I think we're going to get rid of 2 of them. Once again, a waste of money, I know. Kind of bad for the economy, bad for everything, but it's necessary to just keep things balanced. And hopefully I can get the French integrated rather quickly. Why? 2 regulars and 2 mercenaries? Well, guess that's a good combination. Until we meet some natives, that is. Trade dispute against both Aragon and Castile. Not really that surprising, I guess I should say. We will do an upgrade here to military tech, however. Level 12, the Spanish Spare? No, the Spanish Square. Military tech plus 0.25, we get a boost, we get new infantry units, tertio and free shoot infantry. All good. We also get a upgrade here to admin tech. We're not actually planning to fight in at least a couple of years, so that should be fine. Counting heights and spy agency. Once again, not really useful, but we'll probably find a use for them. Hopefully, possibly, maybe. And once again, I went 1 day too long to actually be able to upgrade my armies, but that's fine. Protestant zealots in Lincoln. I should probably place the mercenary army where I'm converting. It's these little kind of things that you should know, but still mess up, or in my case mess up, that makes this game so ridiculously, sometimes frustrating, really. But we'll see how it goes. I should be able to sort most of the rebels out. Well, this is kind of interesting. Portugal just left the coalition, even though they are the ones that are picking on the most. The only problem, of course, is that integration is still a little while away, but it gives at least the option here to go for an early war, which is, of course, wonderful. But still, I think I want to actually fabricate a claim first, since it will be a hellish time to actually, well, annex the damn thing. Or called damn thing, depending how you want to look at it. The first of the 2 Portuguese provinces have been called. Bragança and Roussillon are slowly but surely following suit. So, these are looking good, really. To be perfectly honest, they're looking pretty damn good. We are also going... Well, conversions are going fairly well. We haven't had any new mishaps, so to speak. And as you can see here, reversion, or fixing of Cumbria is going along. Since I can actually control these things myself, and I would actually like prestige to help boost my rather low intimacy, we are going to go for settlement will have to be abandoned. And as I said, a little bit of tax income from the colonies it would have been fine to have it, but right now I'm more concerned with making completely certain no doubt whatsoever that that the French won't break the reunion. And this is kind of interesting. Portuguese culture has become an accepted culture. Did not see that one coming, but it's just bad due to bad maths. Anyways, we are just going to continue with everything here. I think I'll just allow the vassals to be annexed, and that is basically what we'll do today. We'll also most likely start the how should I put this? Start the fabrication of the claim on Portugal, last Portuguese province here, which shouldn't be a problem at all, really. And with that said, I'll just get it done, and we'll plan what we'll do after that later. There we go, we have started the fabrication of a claim. We have annexed 2 of our vassals here, which is rather wonderful. As you can see, it still takes 50 years for, or close to 50 years, for French here to be annexed. So, with that said, what I probably should do here is get some diplomatic ideas for this boost here, which would actually cut down that time quite dramatically. So we might actually go for diplomatic ideas for, first and foremost, the diplomatic relation, the extra diplomat, the, well, this thing, and more or less lowered impact disability from diplomacy actions. No idea what that actually means or what its effects are, but sounds good. Sounds good in theory. Sounds like something I want. But we have started the fabrication of a claim on Lisbon, and most likely have a war against Portugal next time. We'll probably find even Castile and Aragon too. We'll basically have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.